Eight more minutes to live. Get ready, guys.
Dengan tubuh di tampuk, sudah meninggal mayang seperti sulu memain. senyawa. Damainya satu sejiwa, zahirnya cinta.
Menakitlah sepisau, pisaunya sirau. Bertongkatlah batangnya, batangnya sinabu. Menakitlah sepisau, pisaunya sirau. Bertongkatlah batangnya, batangnya sinabu. Setitik dari ke laut, sepan jadi ke gunung, alang dari guru. Itulah hidup, itulah hidup, hidup ini kandung adat. Satu senyawa kita semua, kasih dan sayang dalam dangkapan kasih yang satu.
1 minute to life.
Satu sejiwa, zahirnya cinta.
Mendukung ditampuk, sudah meninggal mayang seperti sulu memain angin. Aur menarik sonsa, sawah mengorak lingkaran. Bukan lebah sebarang lebah, lebah dari rumpun bulu. Bukan sembah sebarang sembah, sembah musuh dari sepuluh. Dari mana datangnya lincah, dari sawah turun ke gading. Dari mana datangnya cinta, dari mata turun ke hati. Pulau Pandan jauh ke tengah, gunung daik bercabang tiga. Hancur badan di kandung tanah, bumi yang baik dikenang juga. Pucuk bau delima batu, anak sembilan di tapak tangan. Duduk jauh beribu batu. Hilang di mata, di hati jangan.
Assalamualaikum and good evening. To the audience, please keep physical distancing following the SOP. Thank you very much.
Setitis cahaya menjadi permula alam semesta. Cahayanya kekasih yang meliputi.
Air yang mengalir memancarkan nyawa, membasahi bumi. Bayu yang meniup, oh damainya. Satu sejiwa, zahirnya.
Okay, we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
cerita dalamnya selokan. Pusaka kita satu senyawa. Damainya satu sejiwa, zahirnya cinta.
Lagi pas pisau, pisaunya siram. Bertongkatlah batangnya, batangnya siram. Menakis pas pisau, pisaunya siram. Bertongkatlah batangnya, batangnya siram. Sedih jadikan laut, gempa jadikan guru, alam jadikan guru. Itulah hidup, hidup ini kan ada. Satu senyawa kita semua, kasih dan sayang. Dalam gagapan kasih yang satu. Satu sejiwa, lahirnya cinta.
Membentukku ditampuk, semut dan meninggal maya, seperti sulung memainkan. Aur menarik sonsa, sawah mengorak lingkaran.
Bukan lebah sebarang lebah, lebah dari rumpun bulu.
Bukan dembang sebarang sembah, maksudnya dari
Dari
sepuluh.
mana datangnya lintah, dari sawah turun ke kali.
Dari mana datangnya cinta, dari mata turunkan hati.
Pulau pandang jauh ke tengah, gunung raih bercabang tiga.
Hancur badan di kandung tanah, budi yang baik dikenal juga.
Hai, delima batu anak sembilan, kita pak tangan.
Kau beribu batu. Hati jangan.
Terima kasih.
Ladies and gentlemen, the International Traditional Performing Arts Festival 2021, live from Experimental Theatre, Universiti Malaya, presenting your host tonight, Lilani UNESCO.
Hello everybody and welcome to the International Traditional Performing Arts Festival in Universiti Malaya for 2021. Thank you so much for making your time to come here and watch our show and also for zooming in. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this festival was brought to you by the Faculty of Creative Arts in Universiti Malaya itself and supported by Arts for All Season, Yayasan Hasana and Yayasan Telekom Malaysia. Let's give them a round of applause for our supporters and the team that has made this a tremendous success. Of course, who wouldn't forget our very handsome group of musicians? Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Thank you for the drum roll, Encik Ashrul. All right, so I would like to tell you guys something. Tonight is a very special night because tonight is the first ever hybrid event by this very own faculty, proving to you that the arts will not die, whatever the obstacle will be, showing to you how savvy and efficient the arts people are. All right, so who is excited? All right, excited pun. Don't forget to stay safe and keep your social distancing, or as we like to call it, halal gap. Ooh. All right. So tonight is the first night out of 5 nights that we are going to have so many exciting topics to talk about. We are going to bring you all over the world, virtually, of course. All right? And you guys are definitely going to have fun. And need I to remind you, because this is hybrid, we have people zooming in, of course, tuning in from Zoom and watching us from YouTube. So what do you guys think about that? You guys are going to be on TV. Well, the internet. Hence, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Ambil kesempatan lah ya. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys are wondering, my name sounded weird. I know. Okay? Puan Aida. All right, it's been 5 years, Puan Aida. You still can't get my name right. It's all right. Okay, my name is Lilani Yuneska, hailing from Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, and I am also an alumni. Yes, is there any Sumandak or Tanak Vagu here? Ah, yes. Okay, you got to dance with me after this, girl. All right, right. So I am also an alumni from this very own faculty, but back then we were called Cultural Center. Don't worry, I'm not that old. Okay? Well, ladies and gentlemen, since we have a band and we have a show, what is a show without music? So who would like to hear some music to start off the night and to start our engines for so much more fun? Dr. Rosdin, I think you need to give them 4 flats each and then they'll start. Yeah. Okay, so we have our handsome musicians. Of course, I believe their quotas are full, so please don't try anything. All right? And they are called the faculty. The faculty. So tonight we have a very special guest who has a beautiful angelic voice, and some of you may know her as the winner of a 2011 reality show called Vokal Bukan Sekadar Rupa, Malaysia's version of The Voice. Different generation. Okay. So, who's ready to call upon the one and only beautiful, adorable, magnificent Asmidar?
Hai semua, apa khabar? Hai Lil.
Hello, Asmidar. Okay, we just met yesterday.
Yap, betul.
Okay, but you can see the chemistry is there.
Yeah, especially dalam bilik makeup. Okay.
Alright, inside joke. So, Asmidar, apa khabar?
Sihat, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Ya, betul.
Okay, so semua orang kenal awak daripada rancangan reality pada tahun 2011.
Ya ke? Kenal ke? Ada yang kenal saya ke?
Itu dia. Semua excited nak tengok Asmidar malam ni.
Okay.
So, Asmidar boleh ceritakan serba sedikit macam mana perjalanan you, your journey setelah memenangi rancangan tersebut?
Okay, saya mencuba nasib untuk masuk ke dalam industri muzik ni sejak umur saya 8 tahun, since I was 8. But God is great, after so many years, selepas 25 tahun baru saya berjaya masuk ke dalam industri muzik. So selepas itu perjalanan dia biasalah, ada ups and downs, ada hari cerah, ada hari ribut.
Ya, betul. Well, work hard, play hard kan katanya.
Yes, betul.
So never give up. So you ada kata-kata semangat tak untuk adik-adik kita kat sini dan mereka yang tengah menonton rancangan ini daripada Zoom dan YouTube?
Baik, apa yang saya nak katakan adalah believe and percaya dengan apa yang you guys buat. Okay, jangan give up, because setiap usaha yang you all buat itu pasti ada ganjarannya.
Ya, itu dia. Okey, makanya sila belanja Dr. Kudin biarpun air mineral ya. Atau lagi penting, sila belanja setiap seorang dekat musician ni. Alright. Alright, so Azmina malam ni akan membawa lagu tradisional dan saya dengar at the end of the show you akan, well bukan you sahaja, kita dengan para muzik kita sekali akan bawa sebuah rendition yang sangat menarik dan exciting
betul.
untuk
That's
lagu
why
tradisional.
untuk yang first one ni, I nak you all semua relax, dengar, santai-santai, layan this song. Okay, sebab dia punya second version nanti, I nak you guys semua menari, boleh Okay.
Okay.
But first ni kita relax dulu, okay?
Okay, menari pun kena social distancing tau nanti.
Yes, betul.
Well, without further ado, I rasa mereka lagi nak dengar you nyanyi daripada dengar I bercakap. Alright, so dengan itu, I persilakan Azmidar and the faculty.
Thank you. Alright, untuk lagu yang pertama ni, macam saya cakap tadi, ada hari kadang-kadang cerah, ada hari kadang-kadang gelap, ada hari kadang-kadang ribut. So this one is Hari Ribut. Terimalah. Ada yang tahu lagu ni ke? Bolehlah nyanyi sama-sama, okay? Tepuk tangan sikit. Hari ribut, runduklah padi, padi jumpa Datuk Temenggung. Hari ribut, runduklah padi, padi jumpa Datuk Temenggung. Pulaulah pandan jauh ke tengah, gununglah daik bercabang tiga. Pulaulah pandan jauh ke tengah, gununglah daik bercabang tiga. Hancur badan dikandung tanah, budi yang baik dikenang juga. Hancur badan dikandung tanah, budi yang baik dikenang juga. Hari ribut, runduklah padi, sama-sama. Padi cupak, Datuk Temenggung. Hari ribut, runduklah padi, padi cupak, Datuk Temenggung. Nasilah lemak buah bidara, sayang selasi hamba lurutkan. Nasilah lemak buah bidara, sayang selasi hamba lurutkan. Buang emak, buang saudara, kerana kasih hamba turutkan. Buang emak, buang saudara, kerana kasih saya turutkan. Hari ribut, runduklah padi, padi cupak, Datuk Temenggung. Hari ribut, runduklah padi, padi cupak, Datuk Temenggung. Terima kasih. Jumpa lagi kita sekejap lagi.
Terima kasih Azmidar. Let's give another round of applause for Azmidar and the faculty for the beautiful performance. Ladies and gentlemen, as I've said, tonight is one of the 4 nights that we will be having so many great topics to discuss about, and each night is better than the one before. So, for tonight's topic, I would like to ask all these young souls in front of me right now, and maybe even those who are watching us from their comfort of their homes, who here loves K-pop? Oh, I don't really hear it. I only hear one. Okay, two. Oh, we have a show of hand. Is that Encik Ashrul? Oh, wow. Maybe after this you can do Dikir Barat in Hangul. Okay. All right, so tonight we are going to be talking about a culture, an industry, a phenomena that has taken the world by storm and has revamped the map of the entertainment industry. So, to begin our night, I am honored, so honored, to invite a brilliant woman whose love for dance and the traditions of Korea has taken her far from Ehwa Women's University in Seoul all the way to University of California in Riverside, USA, and here in Malaysia, right? Her expertise spreads from anthropology, social politics, and so much more in dance, and she finds cooking and baking very relaxing. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to welcome our very own senior lecturer, Dr. Sang Woo Ha. 안녕하세요. Please have a seat.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
Oh, okay. This is not going to end. Okay, have a seat.
Yes.
Right. Hello, doctor. Thank you so much for making your time to join us tonight. You're looking very radiant.
All right, thank you very much. Because I completely regret, because when I see you guys so lovely, makeup, everyone, but I'm not very plain, so I needed to go
don't-
to some.
oh,
but I'm
Please don't
okay.
undermine yourself.
Yeah,
You're
I
very
want to
beautiful and
show
radiant
in
tonight.
natural, okay.
Well, that's what Korea is known for, right? A very natural glow, natural beauty. So, doctor, again, I am an alumni from this faculty, but I didn't get the chance to even meet you.
Okay.
Right? So, can you tell us a bit about yourself and how did you start off your love of dancing?
When I was 10, I started dancing. I was a very active child when I was young. So my mom and my parents really want me to play piano, very calm and the soft, very, very good naive girl, but I'm not. So I just asked my mom, please, I want to learn dance first, not piano. I'm sorry, music major. I don't play music major, but for me, dancing is more, make me excited. So that's why I started dancing ballet and Korean dance together when I was 10.
Oh, you
Since now, yeah. Since that time and now.
I see. So, where did the interest to study on traditional Korean dance came?
Actually, when I was young, until high school, I want to major in contemporary dance or ballet because I want to see Western, classical ballet, beautiful on the stage always. But my mom asked me, what about you or know more about the Korean dance? Because you're Korean, so you can be a more expert if you do major in Korean dance. So first time I tried to follow my mom, but right now I completely think that is a great decision. So definitely when I go to United States for PhD program, completely knowing about the Korean dance, Korean culture is one of the good merit to introduce about myself. So I'm very proud of myself really with the Korean culture.
I guess everyone is very proud of you to have you here. Right. So speaking of Korean traditional dance, okay, based on history, Korean dances started around 5,000 years ago, correct me if I'm wrong, and it involves shamanistic rituals, which were mainly performed by women. And I've also read that each village would have their own style
Yes.
and belief to those dances. Can you share a bit more about that?
Yes, completely Korean traditional dance is similar like a Malaysian dance. Malaysian dance also have a folk dance and then classical palace dance, right? Also Korean dance, same thing. Completely palace dance for king and queen, more calm and more elegant movement. But folk dance is completely for public. So we are more also, Korea was agriculture society before. So more focused on the how can we pray for spirit, how can we meet spirit. So all the time shaman, usually women, actually at the time also very conservative society. Guy cannot do any performance, only female can perform. So shaman mostly female, and then female is kind of a medium to meet spirit and they pray for public and village. So that is a very similar like a Malaysian folklore ritual,
Yes.
ceremony, something like this.
Yes, that is very true because I am from the east side of Malaysia, Sabah. So we do have rituals, performances that worships and praise to the spirit of the
Yes.
harvest. And yes, the head of the shaman in a community would always be women.
Yes.
Yes, you must always have 7 women inside the village to be the shaman that would lead and protect everyone. So it's very interesting to see that even though we're from different countries of origin, the structure is there's a
Similar,
similarity to it.
yes.
There's a similar belief system of roles of who you can be.
Yes.
So why did you chose to be in to go to pursue for your PhD and to go for the academia side of performing arts?
That one, actually, when I was young, was I want to be a professional dancer and choreographer. But when I came in the university, I just recognized more education. That part is more rewarding part, and then also I'm a more expert on education rather than performing on stage. Of course, I still love performing on stage, but no more. But so I'm thinking I also after finishing my master, I taught student in arts high school before. But while I'm teaching student, I feel I need more knowledge. That's why I decided to go to United States and finish my PhD.
Wow, that is amazing. I hope you guys can learn a thing or two about that too.
Yeah,
Okay,
always-
dance can really take you far, right?
Yes, I always ask my student, please look at your dream more far, not only see in front. So also not in Malaysia, anywhere and overseas opportunity you can take up. So that is my recommendation usually in
Yes,
class.
yes. That is true. You're not just there to achieve a target before you're 30,
Yes.
to check that list what people are telling you to do, but think about yourself. What do you want to do? What are you able to do? And what are you able to achieve? And probably push your boundaries,
Yeah,
right?
true.
Yeah, so I believe you have went through that, and that's why she's sharing with all of you here today. And as you mentioned, you wanted to learn Western dance, ballet specifically, but then your mother advised that you should learn more about your own traditional dances and culture. So most of the youngsters now would know Korean arts from K-pop first,
Yes.
before knowing the tradition. Like me, I was introduced to Rain first, and Girls' Generation. Okay, nobody but you.
First
yeah.
generation, completely first generation of K-pop.
Yes, the
stuff.
first generation of K-pop. That's what I know. I am far beyond knowing what is happening right
yes.
now in Korea. So, have you ever encountered anyone who has an opinion that thinks, "Hey, the Korean pop culture now that we see is a threat to what Korea traditions are about"? Have you ever encountered that? And what is your opinion on that one?
In terms of this issue, completely, that is a big issue in academia. We also conflict between the K-pop modernized culture and the traditional dance, traditional culture, everything. But in my view, K-pop is one of the medium to deliver and introduce Korean culture. And then through the knowing Korean K-pop, also other people changing their eyes on traditional culture as well at the end. So completely, when we grown up K-pop as well as a traditional dance. So for me, K-pop is important function so far in Korea to introduce our country and our culture. So that's why many people visit Korea and they look around and they see the traditional village and they also right.
Yes.
So and then they buy some souvenir for traditional souvenir, something like this. So for me, must be coexist all the time. And then also, we cannot ignore each other. We have to respect younger generation as much as older generation. Actually, I'm not really older person, so maybe some people say older generation, we must follow older generation, whatever they say. But I don't think we have to communicate between older generation and younger generation.
Communication is key to any kind of
True,
relationship.
yes.
By generation, internally or by family, communication is key. So that is very interesting, a balance of both, which is very admirable for Korea. At the same time, you are pushing out, I'm just naming, you're pushing out, what's the band that named Dynamite? BTS?
BTS, yeah, I love BTS also.
Oh, wow. Okay, she's an army here. Any
Yes.
armies here? 1, 2, 3.
member.
All right, Blackpink. Okay, I'm in white and pink. So, so at the same time, for me, my favorite part of Korean culture is actually tradition. So if
Okay.
you were to show me modern Korean drama, I wouldn't watch that unless my sister forced me. But if you will show me periodic drama, that's where I go first. And yes, what she says is true. There's the modern part, but there will also be people who are eager to go to the tradition part, which is very interesting.
Yes, and then also one of the very famous drama, 대장금, that is based on the Joseon period, the 19th century of Korea. So that one also including the Korean culture, Korean tradition. So people know about the our culture. So drama also mostly for modernized drama, but they also deal with the traditional things also.
Awesome, that is interesting. I can see a lot of nodding heads. They're like, wow, I never thought K-pop will be this interesting beyond screaming at BTS. All right, so my other question would be, at a layman's point of view, by layman I mean a regular man, a regular Joe. Dance is just a simple thing. Dance is probably cheap to some people because I'm just hiring somebody to dance for a few minutes, and why should I pay you more? Right? So, what is your advice to aspiring dancers, aspiring choreographers, and even those who wants to further their dream in dance, especially even in academia?
Okay. Yes, many, regular people don't know about the dance and they thinking just dance function is entertainment. However, beyond the entertainment, we have a lot of function in dance because sometimes we criticize about the social political issue and then we deliver our message. We also, getting some communication medium through the dance. So for me, cannot consider dance as just entertainment. We have to see something special beyond the dance moment. So, example, when we see about the joget, dance and then any, kind of traditional dance in Malaysia, it's not only entertainment. This is completely our national identity, it's our spirit of Malaysia, right? So this is kind of a medium, I think. So if you are performer, you are main leading person for the future, please be proud of yourself and then always introduce our culture properly, not any entertainment function at all, no. So more, show the special reason, special thing in our dance, also culture, music, and drama as well.
Wow, that's amazing. And you know a lot about Malaysia as well. So this really got me curious. This is not in the set of questions I sent to you.
I'm still learning because only 5 years so far, but I needed to learn more. But I really open-minded to learn everything. And then sometimes when I don't know about this Malaysian side, I asking my student, what is that? And then also sometimes I ask him about the Bahasa Melayu meaning, also any culture in indigenous culture, where is Sabah, where is Sarawak, something like this. So for me, just open mind to ask anybody to learn about the Malaysian
Wow.
culture.
Okay, why did you choose to come to Malaysia? You've been in the US. Why Malaysia? Why this tiny country?
This is a kind of accident. Actually, I don't expect anything at all because before coming to Malaysia, I didn't know about the Malaysia. Only know about the Malaysia name, but have some good opportunity to come here and join in here. Then when I came here, I was very surprised, a very open-minded country because I live in California a long time. The California is a melting pot place. Melting pot means like all races combined together,
Yes, a
living
melting
together,
pot, yeah.
and then same equal opportunity in their social status. When I see in my view, Malaysia is the same thing, melting pot country, multicultural together, and then well combined together. So feel more comfortable, stay here. So far, I'm so happy to stay here.
Wow, that's amazing. Malaysia as a melting pot. Yes, indeed. We have everybody here, everybody coming here, and everybody wants to name this their home.
Yes.
Right. So what's your favorite part about Malaysia for the past 5 years?
Food. Oh my God, I love Malaysian food, Malay food, Chinese food, Indian food, any kind of Malaysian food is amazing. This is a heaven completely.
Wow. So Bonus question, what's your favorite food? Can you name at least a few of your favorite Malaysian food?
Nasi lemak, yes, first.
nasi
All the
lemak?
time I can eat nasi lemak in the morning.
Okay.
And then also, I didn't remember, but there's some nasi goreng or any kind of goreng style. And then also, what is a banana goreng? What is a banana?
Banana
in,
leaf?
Banana in pisang goreng.
Oh, pisang
something.
goreng.
Pisang goreng, something like that.
Wow, therefore, dance students, you know what to bring to your class next time.
Pisang goreng.
Mana pisang semalam kita beli tu? Okay, so wow, that's an amazing sharing. But I think all of them are so eager and excited to know more and maybe experience more. Who would like to test run if they can try and learn Korean traditional dance with Dr. Sang-woo? Anybody?
Anybody? This is
Call of hands?
easy, very easy and slow.
I'll
dance
join as
movement.
well. I'll make Abang Rafi join as well if I have to.
Anyone can?
Okay. All right, we have one show of hands. We have one show of hands. Dr. Sang-woo, please do. Welcome. Camera, maybe boleh alihkan camera? Right. Anybody else would like to join? Come, come, come. Before I start pulling you guys. Come over. Tamarai. Hayati. Hayati, you are a big K-pop fan. Come here, my dear. Come here, my dear. I've known you since 2016. There's nothing not K-pop about you. Okay, let me see.
Okay.
Let me see. Everybody's hiding their faces from me now. Kugan, come here, my dear.
Very easy. Very easy.
Wow. Yes, yes, yes.
Join,
Shira, come over. Yes. So, ladies
Everybody,
and gentlemen,
very
we
easy.
have a big number. Uh-oh, no problem. That's the thing about cameras. You don't know where to look. Okay, we have a big number of people who are interested. Right? Technicians, are you guys ready? Music number 2, please. Or wait for our call. Maybe Dr.
Yes,
Sang-woo?
wait. Demonstration
Yes.
first and the music later.
Yes, okay.
Okay,
Dr.
so
Sang-woo,
can I
stage
turn
is yours.
around?
Yes, you may.
Sorry, guys. Okay. All right. This is very easy movement. Korean dance is similar like a Malaysian dance. So Malaysian dance is more grounded, right? We have the bending knees a lot, right? Same thing. In Korean dance, we bending knees a lot. So firstly, you can bend here and up. So firstly, you put,
Okay.
yes,
Wearing heels.
heel and middle and toe. Yes. One more time. Heel, middle, and toe. Yes. The other side. Heel, middle, and toe. One more time. Heel, middle, and toe. All right, good job. This is a basic movement, all right? So usually female wear the long skirt and then guy wear the pants. So guy just put hands on the back, all right? And the female pretend, if you don't wear, long skirt, no problem, just pretend. Grab your skirt and then put your hands on the side. And then your elbow must be a little bit front. Yes, and then shoulder down. Good. All right. Ready? And then one heel and middle and toe. Yes. Heel, middle, and toe. The other side. Heel, middle, and toe. Very good. Heel, middle, and toe. All right. Then we start. Same thing, same arms. One step, one side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 time, and then turn around. All right. The other side. 1, 2, 3, turn around. Good job. All right. One more time, and with the hands.
All right,
1,
careful back here. Okay.
2, 3, and 4. Yes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good job. So when you do this, grab your chest. Grab your chest, and then when you touch about your side, and then your ears, and the top point. Yes. And put down. All right. Again. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, and turn around. Quick. 1, 2, 3, and turn around. And let's do again, little bit hopping. Hopping and step down. Can you see? Show me demonstration. Hopping 1 and slide. Yes. One more time.
Wardrobe check.
Hopping, whoop, and slide. All right. The other side. Left side, hopping, and slide. All right. One more time. Hopping, and slide. Good. All right. So, let's do it together. Hopping, and slide, and turn around, and pose. All right. One more time. Hopping and slide. When you stand up, open your arms, turn around, and pose. Can you remember everything? Oh, cannot remember. Ready? Go. 2 times. Toe, middle, heel, heel, middle, toe. One more time. Heel, middle, toe. The other. Heel, middle, toe. Heel, middle, toe. Down. 1, 2, 3. Turn around. 1, 2, 3. Turn around. And hop, slide, turn around, and pose. Hop, slide, turn around, and pose. Remember? All right.
수고하세요.
Very good.
Congratulations.
So, let's do the dance together with the music.
Oh,
Can you
it's not
play
yet.
second music?
All right, technicians. Is this the one? All right, get ready.
Little bit fast, little bit speed up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 1. The other side. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Pose. And 1. Pose. Yes.
Yeah, congratulations. Let's give a round of applause. Thank you. 수고하세요.
Thank you so much. 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
Very, very brilliant try. Thank you so much, Dr. Sangu, for the beautiful session. I mean, okay, that was great.
We listened to the student opinion. How was your day?
How was it? I saw Bhangra happening at the back just now. Okay. It was awesome.
It was
Okay.
awesome. Thank you so much.
Anyone else?
How was your feeling? Is it same or similar between the Malaysian traditional dance and Korean dance? What is the similarity you recognize? More soft, more grounded.
Very elegant.
Yes, bending a lot. Yeah, Malaysian dance always bending a lot, right? Yeah?
Yes, I like you. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the Korean culture has touched the hearts and soul of millions. And after this, we're going to meet with another Korean commentator joining with us live from Zoom. But before that, let's watch a beautiful performance that is very touching to the heart. It is called Soul Piecing by the Goblin Party Group. Over to you guys.
그때 당시에 전통의 재발명전이라고 전통을 가지고 재해석하는 그런 프로그램의 일환으로 제가 경험했던 전통 상례를 계기로 작품을 만들어야겠다는 생각으로 지원을 했었고요. 그리고 그 당시 제가 공교롭게도 장례식장에서 일을 하면서 느꼈던 그 죽음에 대한 여러 가지 생각을 작품을 통해서 만들고 싶어서 제작한 작품입니다. 느꼈던 많은 감정 중에 분노가 가장 크고 그 밑으로 여러 가지 감정들이 있었고 이제 그런 것들을 작품의 장면 하나하나에 넣었으면 좋겠다라는 생각에 만들게 되었습니다. 제가 작품을 하면서 죽음이랑 굉장히 뗄래야 뗄 수 없는 그런 인연인지 그런 관계를 계속 맺고 있어요. 그래서 죽음에 관한 3번째 시리즈까지 만들고 그 과정에서 인간적으로 조금씩 그 죽음을 대하는 자세가 변화하고 있고 그 안에서 안무관도 같이 변화하고 있다는 것을 새삼 느끼게 됐습니다. 처음에는 어떻게 해야 될지 모르고 그냥 마냥 받아들이기 바쁜 그런 과정이 있었고, 두 번째에는 죽음과 마찬가지로 세상에 되게 분노를 많이 했어요. 화도 많고 막 불공정한 것 같고 세상이 다 삐딱하게 보이고 되게 절실하게 생존하는 게 되게 바쁜 거예요. 그런 의미에서 되게 생존에 많은 작품에도 그런 것들이 반영이 되고, 그리고 마지막으로는 제가 요즘 느끼는 건 되게 무서워요. 그래서 공포가 좀 많이 커요. 죽음에 대한 자세도 공포적인 게 좀 크고 살면서도 두려운 것들이 좀 많아졌어요. 그래서 작품 안에서 뭔가가 좀 이상하고 추상적인 그런 것들이 등장하고 출연하는 것 같아요. 현재까지는. 한 6년 전에 장례식장에서 일을 하다 보면 사람이 좀 정신이 없어요. 길을 빨린다고 하죠. 그러면서 세상이 되게 혼란스러워서 작품을 보시면 약간 이게 뭔가 싶을 정도로 막 지저분하고 막 너저분할 수도 있겠습니다. 거침이 없는 막 좀 생뚱맞는 그런 장면들과 익숙한 그런 오브제들이 많이 보이실 겁니다. 그 오브제들이 어떻게 진행되고 어떤 방식으로 활용되고 죽음과 직접적으로 관계되어 있는 것들이지만 다른 이미지를 주려고 노력했던 흔적도 있고 하니 보시면서 찾아보시는 것도 재밌는 포인트가 될 것 같습니다.
요즘 그 사회 속에서 영혼 이야기 또는 귀신 이야기들이 유행을 하고 있습니다. 귀신이 정말 있는 것일까요? 사실은 죽는 순간에 사회적인 욕망이라든지 집착이 강한 그런 사람들은 쉽게 죽으면서도 이 세상을 떠나지 못합니다. 그런 경우, 많은 경우가 귀신으로 존재한다고도 합니다. 사실 죽으면 하나도 자신하고는 관계가 없는 건데도 사는 동안에 오랫동안 가졌던 그 집착, 습관이, 욕망의 습관이 그대로 덩어리로 남아서 귀신으로 존재하게 되는 것이죠. 그런데 사실 뭐 귀신이나 사람이나 어느 그 영혼의 존재 나는 울었네 나는 울었네 나는 쏟아나 무정한 애돌이 울고 비도 흘러갔어 가슴이
사실 죽으면 우리의 습관 그리고 집착 그런 것들이 그대로 덩어리로 남아서 귀신의 형태로 나타나온다고 합니다. 죽으면 그 뒤의 공간 작지만 그것보다 훨씬 더 작고 너 그거 하면 망해. 사회에서 그 공간 속에 대한 궁금증 혹은 여러 가지 질문들에 대해서 깊이 한번 생각해 봐야 할 것입니다. 우리의 주변의 귀신, 그것이 나쁜 귀신이든 좋은 귀신인 너, 입 조심하고 다녀. 좋은 귀신이든 나쁜 귀신이든 우리의 곁에 있어서는 안 됩니다. 그 죽은 공간, 사후세계라는 그 공간에 대해서 우리 주변에 여러 가지 일화들과 너 허리 펴 재밌으니까 계속 누르잖아. 죽어있던 공간과 마찬가지로 너 불 꺼.
Hi again, Dr. Sangwoo.
Hello.
And hello, everyone. So, what do you think about the performance just now?
I just thinking very deeply about that because this is completely funeral moment, traditional funeral moment in Korea. When I was young, when I see that some funeral moment, don't feel anything. But now getting old and old, it's not, those kind of, the event will come to me soon. So maybe about my parents getting old, and also I'm getting old, and then I also thinking about that moment I already passed away that moment. So it's not simple issue, but we have to think about our and those kind of issue about death also. That is a very
Indeed.
touched about
It
that.
is. It is very touching. I am actually at a loss for words, and I'm very much moved by it. So, I would like to know, what about the audiences who are zooming in from the comfort of their home? And let's see, who do we have? We have Suraj Shakya from Nepal, I believe. Show me a thumbs up if I got it right. Okay. We have, of course, we have the tech team there. And we have Jessica Ong, a Malaysian Langloi, zooming in. Okay, do show a raise of hand. How many of you dress up just to turn on your camera for tonight? Oh, wow, we have a lot more. Okay, let me see if I can pronounce each of you. And yes, thank you so much for zooming in. We have Teo E. Ling, Jing Ying Lim, Noah Alwan, Patricia, Fateha, Nadia, Awin, Amira, and Aileen. Amira bukan yang join menari tadi tu ke? Oh no, okay, different. We have Imran, Nur Hazwani, Tony Start. Okay, I repeat, Tony Start, as in the push button. Thank you so much for zooming in. And maybe some of you can tell us how did you feel watching that beautiful performance. It was truly heart-touching, truly moving when Dr. Sangwoo whispered to me and she said, hey, this is about a death and about the Korean funeral ritual. And for me, that is very close, having elderly parents. And yeah, would anybody would like to share? Or maybe anybody on the floor? Were you guys, Puanaida or anyone? All right, never mind. I think they are just as speechless. So why not? I would love to have the man and the genius himself to be sharing with us. And joining with us tonight from Zoom, we have the co-choreographer from Goblin Party Group, a man who is indeed quoted to be a human who creates aesthetic through movements. So he is a world champion who has choreographed around 30 pieces, notably BC, as in Before Christ, and a dance film called Resident Alien. So hailing us from California, USA, let's welcome Mr. Jun Hyo-in. Hello, Mr. Jun, how are you?
안녕하세요.
Good, how are you?
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
So, how are you and how's California? I hope everybody is safe.
Yeah, it's great here. It's not snowing. It's a little chilly, not cold. So yeah.
I think we can relate that in the highlands of Malaysia as well. Chilly, not snowy, but just nice. Well, I hope you're doing well and you're looking great there. And yes, I have so many questions, and I think the audience have so many questions about you. I just have to say I am indeed speechless and moved and just in awe for the beautiful piece that was presented just now. Thank you so much for
Oh, thank you so
creating
much.
such a beautiful, indeed, a beautiful piece. So I have read that your field of expertise, I would say, is ballet and contemporary dances. So these two styles are, I would say, foreign to Korea. And you yourself, as a national of South Korea, how do you bring up those styles yet still stay true to your own roots and yourself?
I started my dancing with ballet, and I started to dig in more deeply into contemporary dance as I start to get interest in choreographing. So I'll say like it's my dance embodies Korean differently from Korean dance, Korean traditional dance, but since I grew up in the culture of Korea, I think that kind of my dance embodies that my habitual or like cultural, like gestural things, and like what I embodied as I grow up, it kind of shows up in my dance. So that's how I like embody my Koreanness within my choreography and my dancing.
That's amazing. That is indeed relatable with what Dr. Sang-woo has shared earlier today. Finding that balance where you are heading towards, you're sharing through modern and contemporary styles, but you're coming back to your roots. It is very, very touching and very admirable of yourself. And I have actually read some of the interviews and that was published about you, especially the one from Voyage Los Angeles. And you mentioned in that interview that your choreography would seek sympathy from the audience. And that is a very strong emotion to seek out from an audience. And and I wasn't surprised at all when that was the exact thing that I felt when I watched your performance, Soul Piecing. So can you share a bit more? Why did you choose that idea and what motivated you to go through with seeking sympathy through dance?
I think my main research that I've been doing is that embody human, like I would say like I try to embody like everyday movement of like a specific human, I would say. So I think that's the way I kind of try to find a sympathy with the audience, because audience are all human too, and like what I'm trying to express is also humanness. So like soul piercing, we try to embody the human who progresses or does the funeral, you know, like they were the humans who try to like express the everyday movements that happens in a funeral. We like wipe our like body, or we like cover our body with like cloth and everything, and also with the papers. Those kind of like movements happens in a funeral, and we try to brought that in. And for my like other pieces, I try to embody everyday movements of little kids. That was my another piece, and also like yeah. So I feel like I try to embody like everyday movement that's happening within humans, and then as I like create the piece based off from that, I think it kind of also challenges me, but lets me to find sympathy with the audience.
Wow. Well, I don't know about you, Dr. Sangwoo, but I do feel there is an aura happening in this very stage right now where I believe everyone is moved, right? Did you guys felt anything soul piercing through your heart when you guys watched that performance just now? Show of hands. Let's show Mr. Chun Hyo-in. Wow. Well, I hope you can see this, sir. Everyone is definitely moved. Again, let's say hi. Okay, let's give him a little heart. They're giving you bigger hearts. So, oh, that's awesome. Well, what about you, Dr. Sangwoo? What's your take on what we have witnessed today?
Completely, I feel similar sympathy because that funeral moment is a complete reflection on our society. So anywhere we can see somebody die, somebody burst. So this is our regular life, but some special meaning sometimes, or something that moment give us some very sad feeling, sometimes happy feeling. So I think that he wants to try to put every meaning inside of the one choreography. That is our whole life, but that is not special life, but usual life. So we can share everything common sense about that, because even though we, living in a different country, having a different culture, but we also suffering same thing, death and birth. So that is a completely some meaning, make us think about what is our life, what is the right way of our life, how can we live, how can we, ready for people who pass away soon, or who born soon, something like this. So yeah, it's not simple, choreography concept. I think that is a very deep, idea for me.
It is very deep. And to be honest, if I was not the host tonight, if I was just an audience, I think I would be crying already. I'm just keeping it in there because there was a lot of parts to the piece, especially when they were wrapping the body, they were washing the body. That really reminded me of the rituals, whereas a Muslim, you would have to bathe the bodies of...
Also similar
yes,
process in
similar
Malaysia
process.
also.
You would have to, as we call it, kafan kan. So that was quite touching for me, right? So because I had went through a few process myself, and it got me really, really emotional. So I think Mr. Chun really pierced my soul and heart through that beautiful performance. So, Mr. Chun Hyo-in, I have a few more questions to ask you. With that very unique idea and from where you came from, was there any obstacle that you ever had to face for the industry to take you seriously with your ideas and vision? Maybe
yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I would say the obstacles will be like, I think it's like same thing with like similar, like it comes from the second question, is that like finding the sympathy with the audience was my goal, but it was also I think it was also a challenge too, since like the dance is very interpretive, so like I kind of wanted the audience to interpret what I intended in the piece, but I think that was the major challenge. Like, yeah. So I've been trying to like I wanted the audience to like interpret as I intended, but it doesn't happen all the time because we are all like interpret differently. So yeah.
Yes, indeed, indeed. We
Yeah,
all interpret
This
differently.
is a similar challenges in theater, dance, and music also.
Indeed.
Audience and performance stage is very close. However, sometimes we cannot feel any audience reaction, then feel like very depressed that we fail, something like that. So, but very pretty, harder to get some feeling from audience.
It is indeed. Well, I thought I was a hard to get audience. It turns out Mr. Jun Hyun just pierced me through at it. So I have one final question for you, sir. It's a generic question. What is your advice to aspiring dancers, aspiring choreographers, and those who want to make their own mark in the industry?
I think the dance is what human body does, and then I think everyone have different shape, different identity, different, and because of that, we all have different dances, I would say. So I think I kind of would like to encourage them to dig into what themselves can express on, like, as a dancer or as a choreographer. So I would like to encourage them to like believe in their own aesthetics and dig into it.
Yes, be who you are and believe who you are, believe what you can be. Thank you so much, Mr. Hyunjun. Thank you,
Thank you so
Kak
much.
Samida.
Thank you.
And thank you,
Thank you
Dr.
so
Sangwoo. This
much.
has really been a great session, more than what I thought of. So thank you, and I hope to see you in Malaysia one day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
thank
hope-
you. I really want to invite him.
Thank you.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually reaching towards the end of our session for tonight. But as I said, we have more, and we have 4 more nights coming in tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to bring you guys somewhere much more closer to home. That is a place that we would consider as a sister. And with that, I would like to once again invite the lady of the night, of course, the second lady of the night, not Dr. Sangwoo, Asmidar, to bring a much more sassy, exciting, and interesting creative rendition of a traditional song. With that, Asmidar and the faculty, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Lil. Okay, let's go, the faculty. Okay, are you guys ready for the new version of Hari Ribut? Yes. Feel free to dance and enjoy yourself, okay? Jika, jika. Ribut renduk lapadi padi cupa datuk temenggo. Hari ribut renduk lapadi padi cupa datuk temenggo. Pulang pandan jauh ke the faculty.
Okay. Jom kita. Sebelum kita tidur. Yo.
Titis cahaya menjadi pemula alam semesta. Cahayanya kekasih yang meliputi.
Air yang mengalir memancarkan nyawa membasahi bumi. Bayu yang meniup semua sekali. Oh, damainya. Alright. Satu senyawa zahirnya cinta. Hey.
Okey. Hidup dalam cinta, lahirnya cerita, dalamnya seloka. Pusaka kita satu senyawa.
Semua sekali. Oh, damainya. Okey.
Satu sejiwa, zahirnya cinta.
Menyanyikan pisau-pisaunya siram. Berkongkanlah batangnya, batangnya siram. Menyanyikan pisau-pisaunya siram. Berkongkanlah batangnya, batangnya siram. Bumi jadikan laut, semua jadikan gunung, alam jadikan gunung. Itulah hidup, itulah hidup. Hidup ini untuk ada. Senyawa kita semua kasih dan sayang dalam tanggapan kasih yang
Semua sekali. Oh, damainya. Cantik.
satu sejiwa lahirnya cinta.
Membantuku ditampuk, selut dan meninggal mayat. Seperti sulung memain angin.
Mau menarik songsa sawah mengorak lingkaran. Bukan lebah sembarang lebah, lebah dari rumpun gunung.
Bukan sembah sembarang sembah, sembah menyusun dari sebulung.
Dari mana datangnya lintah? Dari sawah turun ke kali.
Dari mana datangnya cinta, dari mata turunkan hati.
Udah, cabang 3.
Mana budi yang baik dikenal.
Hei, terpucuk bau jadi membantu. Anak 9 di tapak tangan.
Oh, penduduk batu.
Hilang di mata, di hati jangan. Belum. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
show. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Same time, same place, and same link. Right? Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Sangwoo. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to everybody that came here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Orang kufar telah mengkhianati pesanan Nabi. Mereka tak hormat langsung keluarga Nabi. Ya, mereka penipu. Walaupun mereka janji untuk beri layanan yang baik, tetapi saya dan kamu semua jangan percaya dengan bohong mereka. Mereka penipu.
Kita semua keluarga dan darah daging Nabi Muhammad SAW. Nabi yang mulia dengan kebenaran. Jangan kita biarkan ideologi dan akidah ini terjadi terhadap umat Islam. Takbir! Allahu Akbar!